In the autumn of 1888, the streets of London's Whitechapel district became a hunting ground for one of history's most infamous killers. His name? Jack the Ripper. Who was he? How did he carry out his gruesome murders? And why did he manage to elude capture? This is the story of a killer who vanished into the shadows, leaving behind a trail of terror and unanswered questions. Jack the Ripper's reign of terror spanned just a few months, but it was enough to strike fear into the heart of Victorian London. His victims were women, prostitutes living on the edge of society. He lured them into dark alleys where he carried out his horrific crimes. The killer's methods were brutal. He first slit his victims' throats with precision, ensuring death was swift. But what shocked everyone was what came next. Mutilations so gruesome that they seemed to be the work of a madman with a deep understanding of anatomy. Some believed Jack the Ripper had medical training, a surgeon or a butcher perhaps. The police were desperate to catch the Ripper, but the challenges they faced were immense. Forensic science was in its infancy. There were no fingerprints, no DNA evidence, and no surveillance cameras. Investigations relied on witness testimonies and luck. But in the foggy streets of Whitechapel, witnesses were unreliable, and Jack moved like a ghost. Adding to the chaos, letters claiming to be from the Ripper flooded the media. The most infamous, signed "From Hell," taunted the police and added to the public hysteria. But were these letters truly from the killer? Or were they the work of hoaxers seeking attention? Over the years, dozens of suspects have been suggested. A doctor, a butcher, an artist, even members of the royal family. Some believed he was an ordinary man, blending into the crowd by day and turning into a killer by night. Others thought he was a foreigner, an outsider who escaped back to his homeland after the murders. But the truth? No one knows. Despite countless investigations, the identity of Jack the Ripper remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Jack the Ripper's legacy isn't just about the horror he caused, it's about the questions he left unanswered. His crimes changed how we think about serial killers, police investigations, and the dark side of human nature. To this day, his shadow looms over Whitechapel, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are never meant to be solved. What do you think? Was Jack the Ripper a maniac, a mastermind, or something in between? Share your theories in the comments below, and don't